So what's your song? What do you need to hear? And what do you want the world to hear? Last week, we kicked off our new teaching series called Summer Jams, where we look at the way that God uses music to connect with humanity. Pastor Mary asked you what your favorite sad song is, and it was fascinating to hear your selections as I wandered through coffee hour between services on Sunday. Her question got us thinking not just what we listen to when we're grieving, but it also made me start to ponder how we grieve and how we heal and how we connect with others, how we connect with God. And while dwelling in sorrow isn't always where we want to be, it reminded us that it helps us get from point A to point B and beyond into the future. I think that music is powerful and songs can do that. But it's not just powerful in our sad times. No, there's something about the perfect song and the perfect time that makes all the difference in the world. In our highs and our lows and everything in between, there's that song that speaks to you, or speaks for you maybe, in ways that our own words can't even compare. So today, I want you to pick your song that speaks for you or to you, whether it's anger, happiness, sorrow, or hope, maybe just a general feel-good tune. They all find a home and a melody in your life. And for that, I'm grateful. I bet it'd be fascinating for us to put together one big playlist of our favorite songs on Spotify or in our music library. And as we brought them together, we would see just how unique each and every one of you are right here in this moment. Recently, I was introduced to the diversity of my family and friends' music choices as we gathered together on a Saturday afternoon at the lake. And as we sat there and we listened to music comprised of different genres and even eras, we continued to sing along together to these familiar songs. In between the snacking and the storytelling under the shade tree, I caught myself humming, tapping, or singing along to words of these summer jams, sometimes to songs that I had barely even heard before. You see, the music connected us, if only for 3 minutes at a time. And while there were certainly songs that I might have preferred to skip over that wouldn't necessarily make my rotation, I connected with somebody else in that moment, and that was good enough for me. But it's not just when I'm surrounded by family or friends that music hits the spot. The truth is, it creeps into the various moments of our lives throughout the day. You see, I love music. I'm a professional shower singer. I'm a novice steering wheel drummer in my free time. Maybe you're the same. But those moments that can seem cheeky or not important in the grand scheme of things, they actually carry a lot of weight for us. As I look at my life today, I wouldn't be where I am if not for music and that fateful week that I had at Bible camp. There are countless times that music has filled my cup. And more than that, music has served as a direct line of communication to God. Whether singing songs corporately together at church, listening to the choir or worship band lead us in music, or singing to God in your alone time, music is a powerful tool to connect us with the divine. We also find music within the scriptures of our Bible, especially in the book of Psalms. Now, as Lutherans, we lift up Martin Luther pretty high, and he had this to say about music. Next to the Word of God, music deserves the highest praise. The gift of language combined with the gift of song was given to humanity, that they should proclaim the Word of God through music. And so we do. The Psalms are a mixture of joyous praise and raw lament. They're commonly a connection point of heaven and earth, God and God's people, honesty and fear, hope and joy. And whether we sing them straight from the book or engage in interpretations of them from throughout the ages, the truth is the Psalms have stood firm. Our preaching text today gives us insight into David's praise and all that he's experiencing within that moment. His prayers in the Psalms might not be our prayer in every moment, but his prayers of praise and lament often invite us into something that was authentic for him at a particular time and place. And yet the Psalms, they transcend the years. There's often one moment or feeling in the here and now that can relate back to what the psalmist had gone through. You see, like us, David wasn't a perfect person. At various times, he struggled. Other times, he persevered. The only constant throughout the highs and lows of his life was this, that he needed God. And God promised to always be near. God was always inviting him into relationship. And God invites us into relationship too.